let's get into some trouble. Hello, welcome back to Popular Tripe. My name is Nick, this is Elvis Sunday. Every Sunday we take a look at one of Elvis's performances. In this case today, two of Elvis's performances. We kick back, watch them together, and then have a quick chat about it afterwards. I have a very long list that I'm working through. If you do have any other suggestions you'd like to throw at me, leave them down there in the comments down below. I will add them to that list, and then sooner or later we'll be watching it. This week, inspired by last week's King Creole film clip, we have another clip from the same film. This time we've got Elvis singing Trouble, and we have the 1958 version of that song. And then we're going to jump 10 years further ahead, look at another rendition. But without any further ado, I'm going to stop rambling. Links for the original videos will be down in the item description if you do want to watch the original videos full size on your screen without all this in the corner. But yes, enough of my yakking, enough of my rambling. Gotta stop with the rambling. But let's do this. Elvis, 1958, from the movie King Creole, Trouble. Wow, big band version.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, just look right at my face.
Walter Matthau, I think, in the bottom there.
I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack. My little name is Billy. Well, I'm evil, so don't you mess around with me. Never looked for trouble, but I never ran. I don't take no orders, no kind of man. I'm only made out flesh, blood, and bone. But if you're gonna start a rumble, don't you try it hard. So don't you mess around with me.
Here we go. Loosened up right at the end there. That's awesome. I actually got the film in the week. I haven't got around to watching it yet. I'm guessing Walter Matthau is the gangster with Carolyn Jones there. I know she was like a gangster's mole in the film synopsis that I read last week. So I'm guessing Walter Matthau's the gangster. Walter Matthau's got a good gangster face, hasn't he? And it's weird because at first I'm guessing I'm watching it without the context of the rest of the movie. But Elvis, it seemed like a very static performance, but he had that fixed gaze where he was staring at Walter Matthau for the whole song, and there seemed to be something going on between them where they were just staring, and he was performing. He was very, very still, and just, yeah, it was direct at Walter Matthau. And then as the band kicked in at the end, he suddenly kind of loosened up, and he kind of let loose, and there was more of his performance. He kind of let go a lot more. So it's an interesting watch, that one. I know from the video from last week when we did King Creole, there's so many people were writing in and telling me how good a film it was, and it was probably his best film and one of his best performances. And you get little glimpses of it there, where even though he's performing the song, he's still acting and he's still staying present in the scene. I need to watch the film as soon as possible. I really do. Like I said, I've got it now. Looking forward to it, just haven't had the time to watch it this week. It's been a crazy week, but that's not for here. Next, we have the same song, 10 years later. A very different performance. It's from the 1968 comeback special. It's going to be Elvis doing his own thing. Elvis performing very much on his own terms. I've watched the 68 comeback special many times. I think in the description it said this was an alternate take, so I'm not 100% sure if I've seen this one or not. Yeah, alternative take 1013. I'm guessing there hasn't been 1013 takes. I'm assuming it's 1013. Take 1013. Elvis Presley, 10 years later, 1968. Some more trouble.
I sure hope I got my voice left.
1013. A broken clapperboard.
It was at 13, it got it.
Yeah, lucky 13. Psyching himself up. Face changes.
You're looking for trouble? You came to the right place. You're looking for trouble? Just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man.
Different performance. Powerful. Goes low and rises up.
Well, I'm evil, so don't you mess around. I never look for trouble, but I never ran. I don't take no orders. I'm no kind of man. I'm only made out of flesh, blood, and bone. You're gonna start a rumble, don't you try it all alone. My middle name.
It's weird having that audience just sit so still.
Well, I'm evil. Oh, don't you mess around with me.
I love it. Wow. Yeah, very different. Yeah, chalk and cheese. You've got the 1958 performance, which is obviously under the guidance of a director, and we have a much younger Elvis, albeit possibly giving him the best film performance in his entire career, but a young, and I think I've made this note before, seemingly more sort of vulnerable Elvis, although not without confidence, I should add. And like I said, just after the 1958 version, it felt like a very static performance up to a point where I'm guessing the role in the film and the story in the film informs kind of how he should be acting on that stage there. And then he kind of cut loose in the second half, didn't he? And even then we had that big band playing in the background and it felt very different, of a different time. And then even when we open up on the 1968 version, take 1013, just the close-up of Elvis's face, you can tell it's a very different man there straight away. Just the confidence, and there was a touch of nervousness at the beginning where he was just waiting for his cue. But then as soon as he kicked into that performance, there was kind of a fierceness there. And then the voice just came out and it was a stronger voice. And it was powerful. It was just so powerful. And I just really love that version of the song, really do. Obviously, we know a lot had happened in those intervening years. And in the comeback special, we had an Elvis that was taking it back, taking it all back. Like I said, there was that fierceness and determination in the performance that wasn't there towards the beginning of his career. Maybe the determination, but we had an element of innocence back then. Here we have like a man, a performer that's leaving his legacy and knows that this is kind of an important part of his career, an important moment. Really enjoyed both performances there. I am going to watch King Creole this week. I'm going to promise myself I'm going to watch King Creole, the whole film, this week. The more I'm seeing, the more I need to see it. So I've got to make the time. And the comeback special version or versions, I just love full stop. And it's kind of one of my favourite moments, my favourite eras of Elvis, full stop. But yeah, really enjoyed both. I do want to watch the 68 special now as well. Maybe my Elvis Sunday could be a full Elvis Sunday. We'll see. It looks like it could be turning that way. What did you think? Did you enjoy these? Which one did you prefer the most? Let me know. Do leave those comments down below. If you did like this video, please do me a big favour. It really helps out the channel. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming on board already. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed those performances. I do hope you come back next week. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.